Welcome to the Sanctuary Podcast. Angel Deer is a medicine man and offers his work on sacred land through shamanic healing, energy healing, sound healing, breath work, plant medicine, and workshops and events. The Sanctuary is a community for all those who seek healing, transformation, ancient wisdom, and a place to come together to create a new way of living and relating. This is the Sanctuary Podcast, and this is Angel Deer.
So I invite you to find a good space for it and to close your eyes. You don't need to look at the screen, so find just a comfortable position that works for you. And just ground in your body. The more grounding you can be, the easier that will be for the visualization. So you can roll your shoulder back a few times, opening your chest. Just create some space in your body. So the meditation is a mix between a shamanic journey and a meditation. So I'll invite you through the music, the sounds, and my voice to let your imagination flow. It's a bit like daydreaming. And to follow your own journey, despite I will guide you. Allow yourself to see whatever is present when you journey, your own guides, your own spirit animals, whatever version of nature you see around you. So just trust your own intuition. So feel into your body and take a deep breath in all the way into your chest. And exhale. Take a second deep breath in and bring that breath all the way into your belly. And imagine that you're relaxing your belly. It's like a balloon that every time you inhale, there's more space in the balloon. So we bring more air, but we want it to be relaxed. We don't want to force. So like a melting belly, melting your face and your jaw. Pay attention to any tensions you might have on your jaws or your neck. And see if you can find a bit more space there, maybe letting your jaw drop a little bit. And you can feel as your jaw drop, maybe your whole body relaxing. The jaw has a direct connection to the tension in our bodies. And see yourself sitting in a forest, a beautiful jungle with trees, birds, animals, feeling the soil under you. Smelling the forest, maybe there's some smell you can perceive. Seeing the sun through the leaves of the tree. Maybe even seeing some birds flying around or animals in the forest. It's an early morning. Nature is waking up. And you are fully alive, connected to the aliveness of the forest. The whole forest is in gratitude. It's connected. The tree is connecting through the fungus and the soil. The birds connecting through their sounds. You can feel that aliveness around you and within you. We are going to go on a journey with the Ancient One, as we call them. The grandfathers and the grandmothers of the forest. The elementals, the animals. The elders told us that we have forgotten our prayers. We have forgotten the prayer that is carried by nature, that always live in gratitude, in clarity, in unity, and in love. That we can remember what we have forgotten if we listen and connect. That we can remember our dream, our purpose, our sacred mission. Then confusion can go away, anger can go away, separation can go away. If we reconnect to that message of the Ancient One, we can remember what we have forgotten. Let's listen to the message of the Thunder beings and what they want to tell us.
The medicine of the ages. Was with sacred sound and prayer. Through balanced will and spirit. We lived in agelessness and play.
What do I want to remember? What is a message for me that I have forgotten?
What happened to our forefathers? Where did they go astray? Creating so much disharmony with the losing of this way. Stored within our earth, which the ancients held so dear, grows our heritage. Which we can use to clear. Healing the damage that has been done through our separation and fear.
Breathing in our hearts, opening the chest. Sending our prayer that we are ready to receive and to listen. Feeling the tenderness in the heart, the softness of the body.
In awakening to the truth, we see through all lies as we walk with our ancestors, our protectors, and our guides.
Feeling the aliveness within us. Opening that connection to all my relations. Knowing deeply within that I am connected to all the beings, the grandmothers and the grandfathers of the forest, my ancestor trees, rocks, animals and elementals. And starting to take a walk in the forest, feeling the soil under your bare foot. Looking around, everybody singing their songs, the birds and the trees, the plants, the insect. Going on a quest to find my own dream, my own song. So I can sing my soul. And looking for wood, dry wood in the forest that I can collect to make my own fire. Picking up twigs and branches, dry leaves. As I walk around, just collecting that wood to prepare my own fire. And finding a spot in the forest where I want to make that fire. Maybe there's a little opening on some bare earth. Feeling the sensation of the branches and the twigs that I put in front of me. There's a little pyramid of wood that I built. To connect to Grandfather Fire, we need to feel the fire within us, that warmth in our bodies, that light in our bodies, so we can remember the teaching of the fire. And whenever you're ready, lightening your fire in front of you. Small flame. Until the fire starts gently. Thanking the fire for its presence. And connecting it to the fire within you that you carry, that keep you warm. And start listening to the fire. Listening to the sound of the wood cracking. Warming your hands, feeling the heat building. Letting its light coming within you. The Ancient One, the elders, told us that the fire carries a prayer. The prayer of gratitude. As the first fire of humanity, the fire of the sun in the morning, the gratitude for this life, for being alive. Feeling that prayer inside yourself of this warm body. The first prayer in the morning. As the flame dances around the fire, you can see the shadow around the fire casted by that light. In the shadow of the fire is another prayer. The shadow prayer. What the Ancient One called anger. Refusing to feel gratitude, that's the shadow of the fire. Forgetting the prayer of the light. Inviting you to bring in your heart any feeling of anger that is alive in your life towards others. Maybe someone can come to your mind that you've experienced that shadow, or you've forgotten the light prayer of gratitude. Maybe you can see a face in the fire and in the shadow who triggered that anger for you today in your life. Inviting you to expand the light of the fire into that face, into that teacher, that person. Welcoming them as teacher of gratitude. Knowing that gratitude and anger are just two sides of the fire. Can I see the teacher? Can I welcome and say thank you to the teacher? Can I shift my prayer from anger to gratitude? Opening my warmth and the light of my own fire around them and expanding it. So the light comes around in the forest and in my whole body, clearing and cleansing that shadow. Reminding myself that is the way, that is what I have forgotten. Embracing all there is, pointing my prayers into the fire, into the light, casting all shadows of anger so I can see more clearly. When that shadow is all illuminated, gently thanking the fire for its teaching and reminding me of my prayer, how to point my prayer. Making a gentle bow towards the fire and that person that triggers your anger, or those people in the world. And gently standing up, letting the fire go, moving away from it, carrying that prayer with me as I continue my journey, knowing it's a way to move into life, and gently keep going back into the forest. Feeling the aliveness of the forest. Feeling the gratitude that is present all around me. The birds carry it. The trees carry it. The rocks carry it. Nobody has forgotten the prayer in nature. Letting yourself dwell into that light. Going deeper into the forest. Looking for the waters. Looking for a stream of water in the forest, a little river. To go learn from the ancient one, grandmother water. Calling the waters into my prayers, calling my own waters inside my body. So I can connect to that wisdom and keep learning from nature. And here is the river, the little streams. Gently going next to the river and sitting alongside it. Feeling the freedom of the water. Their knowing, their prayer. The ancient one told us that the waters carry a prayer. The prayer of clarity, bending over the water and looking at your own reflection in the water, looking at your face. What do you see? How is your face? How are your own water inside your body? The grandmothers and grandfathers are telling us that our own water can get muddy, troubled by our emotions, our self-doubt. And the shadow of the water's prayers is confusion. When my waters are not clear and clean or free, where do I see confusion in my own life? Confusion within me and around me. Maybe on my face, in my reflection, do I see me? Or do I see stories and belief? And I've forgotten the sacred being that I am. Asking for the waters to cleanse myself, to cast that vibration deep inside my body, so I can see my clear reflection in the same way the bird and the tree sees himself in the river. Asking the water to opening myself for flow and freedom. The nature of water is to be free and clear. Feeling my own waters, my blood moving, my fluids in my body. Giving my confusion away and cleansing my waters. Maybe washing your face and your body with the river. The ancient practice of baptism into the waters. The reconnection to the water we were born into our mother. The pure, beautiful baby being. Feeling the aliveness of the water within me. The brightness of the fire increasing this light that I can feel within me. Letting go of anger and confusion to remember my prayer. Gently bowing to the water and thanking them for their prayer. Feeling myself renewed and fresh. Gently standing up and keep walking into the forest. More deeply into that forest. Carrying with me the prayer of gratitude, the prayer of clarity, that is carried by all my relations. There is no confusion in the forest, no anger in the forest. Allowing my heart to open and to feel that reflection. And you can see a little hill in front of you that's going up, and start climbing that path. Gently climbing up and up. Climbing that mountain. Leaving the forest behind on the bare mountain. Arriving above the canopy of the trees and keeping climbing and climbing and climbing. Going up towards farther sky. The sound of the forest fading in the background. I climb the mountain, the ancient one. On that mountain started opening to the feeling of the wind that blows there. Feeling the wind on my face, in my hair, on my body. Keep breathing, feeling the wind moving inside your body through your own breath. Welcoming Grandfather Wind. Breathing in the wind as you inhale to bring his teaching inside, and exhaling with him. Feel deeply your inhale and exhale so you can connect to its wisdom. The wind of my breath. The same breath that I shared with all my relations, tree, animals, and humans. The elders told us that the wind carries a prayer, the prayer of unity. Unity with all beings. Breathe in that unity with everyone, with all the breathing beings on the planet. As the light of that prayer comes in, witness where you feel separation in your own life. Where maybe you point fingers at people that have different beliefs, ideas, a different sacred mission. It's a tender prayer to feel that separation, the pain of it. The pain we create as we separate too. Hearing their prayers, their actions, their words in the wind. And inviting the wind to bring you back into unity, into connection. Ego is the shadow of the unity prayer. Ego tells us that there is others and there is me. Ego prevents us from experiencing that prayer, that there is no others. It's all a reflection. Expand your heart around those areas that are separated, those people, so you can include them in your breath. Letting Grandfather Wind bring his prayer of unity around every separated parts within us and around us. Where do I experience separation? Breathe in it. Soften the body so your chest can expand and your heart can include everyone. All the words and actions of separation that we say or do, let them be carried away by the wind. I will carry the pain away of separation. This is a tender prayer, hard to experience so often, but that the Ancient One told us is essential for our belonging into this world, belonging with each other, being in community, being one family. Open your heart to that unity and give away to the wind any words that you have said or written that were creating separation, making an oath with the wind to walk in unity, talk for unity, accepting every sacred beings on the planet, two-legged humans, one-legged trees, four-legged animals, everyone with their sacred mission. Let your heart expand with your breath to feel the prayer of unity. Let the pain of separation go away in the wind. Expanding your chest, maybe stretching it so you can take a big breath in and feel that unity with all beings. Committing ourselves to those prayers that are experienced by all of nature. Surrendering the ego into the wind. And when you're ready, starting to thank the wind for this prayer. Feeling the renewal and the freshness of that wind within you through your breath. Feeling the gratitude of the fire, the clarity of the waters, and the unity of the wind within you, as in every being. And gently starting to walk down the mountain back towards the forest. gently walking back and down. Carrying with you those prayers, that tenderness and deep desire for connection and belonging. Walking down and down back into the forest. Back into breathing with all the beings that live on the ground with us. Feeling your own breath and hearing it in your body. And entering the ancient forests. Back where we started. Everyone here remembered the prayer. Everyone here sing their songs. Trees and animals, rocks and rivers, fires and winds, mountain and lakes. They live in abundance and harmony and love. Sitting on the ground, touching the mother, the earth. Feeling a love in our body, the earth of our bodies, the bones and the skins. Knowing that we have our place here as every being. We have our sacred missions, our songs is needed. If I can carry those prayers, I can come back into this harmony, these great songs, and sing my soul. Let go of belief, stories, lies, words that separate, anger and confusion. Listening deeply within so I can hear my own song. I can remember it and sing it to my relation.
Dreaming of all that creates your mind, telling of stories, exposing your life. Fly high, sing your soul. Openly, dreaming of all that creates your mind, telling of stories, exposing your life. Fly high, sing your soul, 'cause there are dreams yet to be dreamed. Stories yet to be told. It's time to open your heart. It's time to sing your soul. Openly dreaming of all that creates your life, telling of stories, exposing your life. Fly high, sing your soul. Openly dreaming of all that creates your mind, telling of stories, exposing your life. Fly high, sing your soul, 'cause there are dreams yet to be dreamed.
Opening my heart to that song, the song of my soul. Letting the wisdom of the Ancient One be heard. Putting my hand on my heart and making a commitment to be in harmony with those prayers, with the gratitude of my fire, the clarity of my waters, the unity of my breath, the love of the earth. If we connect to those prayers, the song that we carry, the sacred mission that has been given to us can arise. We can reclaim our power as we walk those prayers in communion with everyone. Gently bowing or putting my hands in prayers to the sacred being that I am and to all my relations, sitting in the circle of life, sitting in this great ceremony of life with everyone. Everyone is in the circle. Everyone is on their mission to reveal the prayers, to trigger the shadows for each and everyone to grow and to make the choice of walking this life in the light. Taking a deep breath in all the way into your heart and your belly, where my center is, where my song is. Letting go of self-judgment and shame, shutting down my voice, to let these beautiful songs come out. As beautiful as the songs of any birds or trees or rivers or mountain. Owning my song, owning back my power. Thanking all the grandmothers and grandfathers for their wisdom, the elders to remind us of the prayers and where the work is within us, where separation is created within us, and where we have the power to change the story of humanity as we change our own story. In this time of the great turning, the elders told us we are the one we have been waiting for. Let's walk in beauty with our songs. Let's walk in beauty with all our relation.
You've been listening to the Sanctuary Podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Remember, we're a source of talks about spirituality, personal transformation, energy healing, shamanism, and earth-based practices. For more, visit thesanctuaryheal.com. On the website, you can find out about our events, our retreats, healing offering, our spiritual blog, and you can also register for the newsletter. Again, visit thesanctuaryheal.com. Till next time, this is the Sanctuary Podcast, and Angel Deer signing off.